so I went with the PK20. Okay, next night. What did I do today? Not really a whole lot. Basically, all I really did today was finish off getting all that, set it up. I'm gonna have to make a panel for that now that I took my radio out and the cup holder and stuff. But I'll do that a different day. I could deal with the hole for a little while. And I just got done wiring in the SAFC. I'm gonna try to do the first startup now and go through the whole initiation process of setting up the controller up itself. And hopefully it works. I might have an issue because I'm pretty sure to get it to work properly, like how I don't have like my idle air control valve in, I was just cracking my throttle a little bit. I don't think I'm really going to be able to run that like that, so I might have to put my idle air control valve back in. But hopefully not. I don't know. I'm going to start it and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I even wired it incorrectly. That's another thing. God only knows. But we'll find out shortly. Basically, I got my laptop in here with the PDF for the manual for this thing. And hopefully if the wiring's correct, I can go right into the setup of that. But I don't know at this point. Really hope I did everything correctly. Really cross my fingers. It'd be lovely if it worked. Well, right off the rip, that didn't turn on. That should be on right now. Great. Oh shit, there it goes. Holy shit, it turned on! Holy shit, it works! You see that? Are you kidding me? No. Okay, well that's not good. Alright, so I got it figured out. I'm dumb. Figures like the one wire I guessed on, like I saw a big black wire, I was like, ooh, ground. Nope. It was a wire for something to have to do with the oxygen sensor. So grounded it properly now, and you can tell the car is not on. And I've been going through messing with the settings. Honestly, I think this was in a B13 before, just because everything would basically be exactly where I would want it. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and throw that up there and try and get this guy wedged back in here so you guys can see what's going on. And hopefully it actually stays running this time. properly. Alright guys, so I think I got everything straightened out. I forgot what part I left on last. I think I was messing around with like some of the settings in there, and I think it was when it wasn't picking up the RPM signal, so I decided I had my little tachometer in there before, and I just used that wire that's coming straight from the ignition coil, so it has RPM signal now, which helped a lot. And it seems like it got, at least at idle, I was able to dial down the air-fuel ratio and get it from like 16, 17, 18, 19-ish to like sitting around like 14, 15. So that's cool. And I was originally planning on not really doing the first test drive until tomorrow, because tomorrow my boost gauge should be here. And also I was going to possibly go to the junkyard and grab SR20 injectors. But I just want to see how this feels, actually potentially being able to hit boost pressure and not like fuel cut or whatever. So I'm going to try and just drive it around a little bit. I'm almost out of gas. I have no clue what's in it at this point. So I'm not trying to really go too far, which means I can't really push it that hard because I live in a quiet little neighborhood. But we're going to go out a little bit and see what we can do, I guess. I'm gonna have to make a good mount for this thing. You can see she's working. I'm not gonna leave it there because it'll fall off. It's still cold, so it really wants to die right now because of the no IAC. I can already tell that the adjustments I made thus far are massively improving this thing, because I just can tell. So now let's stop here. Throw in neutral. Okay, I added more fuel. Let's see what that does now. You see that? I hope you can see that. I hope that comes through. I feel like I still need more fuel. It's gonna take me probably a couple days to a week to dial in some settings. Oh, we need more fuel still. Camera shut off like 10 times. I changed the sensor from 1414 to 77. Shit. don't know how many PSI, but that was 100% boost. Now I smell weird smells. So if I just come onto the throttle like real smooth, I can fucking hold boost. Goes extremely lean on decel, so I'm gonna have to adjust with that. But holy shit! I can noticeably smell. The header wrap is cooking. It smells like it's on fire. But I can tell a noticeable difference when boost actually starts to hit. She's quicker, for sure. For sure, without a doubt in my mind. And once I get SR injectors, I can only put more power to it, so it's only going to get better from here. This is pretty sick. Okay, well, that confirms it. I definitely could rock this setup if I want to, like, run low boost, basically, as the internet states. These injectors are good till up about 5-6 pounds, maybe. And then they're just maxed out. So tomorrow, I'm going to go grab 2 SR20 injectors, because I already have 2 of those little red bad boys right there. You can see that's a pink one from the GA, and then there's 2 of the red ones from the SR. So I'll go to the junkyard. I gotta go there for something else. So I'm hoping that, honestly, I really hope that, last time I was there they only had 1 SR car. I'm really hoping they have at least 1 more SR car there. Yeah, so that was a fun first experience with the little SAFC. Love that unit. Wouldn't mind having a better one with even more customization to it. Might consider that someday, or just maybe going full Niz tune. That was my other idea. If I could afford it, we'll see where it takes me. But it's really fuming here again. I'll get back to this tomorrow. Once I get back from the junkyard, I probably won't show putting the injectors in because that's pretty self-explanatory. Pop the intake manifold off, pull the injectors out, blah blah blah. But we'll see you guys then. Next day now. Like I said today, or I said yesterday, today, that I was going to the junkyard. I got some SR20 injectors, 259, basically 260 cc's. They were out of a 97 B14 SE. Pretty sure it was the SE. It was automatic, and it only had 127,000 miles on it. So that's pretty sweet. Those injectors should be, my motor has like about 127,000 miles on it. So those should be right around the same, life as mine, which is pretty cool. Also, I was originally only planning on grabbing 2 of them because I have 2 already in here. But I just grabbed all 4. And I think these are different, so fuck. The ones I grabbed from the junkyard are different from the ones that I have. So hopefully this will all be kosher here. See how this little screen thingy there is? See how that one is? Other than that, I'm pretty sure that is the same injector. Okay. So those injectors will work. I went inside and did some research, and I guess they're slightly different. Like the fuel rails are different from the high port to the low port, but well, at least according to one dude's comment, or maybe like 2 dudes' comments. The injectors are interchangeable. So I went ahead and slapped those in there. You can see now I got the red injectors in there. So we should be pretty good now. What else did I do? I took all my spark plugs out and gapped those down a little bit. They were like 38, I think, or maybe even like 40. I gapped them down to 35, and then probably later in the week or next week or something, when I have some spare cash, I'm gonna order like a colder plug. It's like $10 for a set, maybe even cheaper. So do that when I get a chance. I got my boost gauge in the mail today. Just a little cheap, like $10 boost gauge. So, and then I also last night came back out and just made a little mount for the SAFC so that it's just nice and visible. Eventually I want to get better Velcro for this thing. I had to like rivet a piece of Velcro on there because it wasn't adhesive, and I tried super glue and it just didn't stick at all to the aluminum. So eventually I'd like to take these rivets back out, take this off, and just put like a piece of adhesive backed Velcro on there, or figure out some sort of epoxy or whatever that'll stick to the aluminum. But for now this will work. It just like, the screen droops a little bit. It doesn't stay at the angle of this metal. It kind of like falls forward, and I gave this thing like a little bit of a bend so it should kind of point up, so it'd be easier to see. Like it should be like that, but it kind of sits like that. But whatever. And other than that, I'm going to have to turn this on, mess with some settings in that, because I have it basically maxed out, and I know that would be probably too much fuel with those injectors right now, so I'm going to have to turn it on. I'll probably just like equal out all the settings, and then basically just sit here and fuck with it for a second, and then we'll go for a ride. Alright, I'm going to try first start up with the SR20 injectors. I changed some settings around. We'll see what happens, I guess. Hopefully it works. Nah, it's already not starting, so what could I have left unplugged? Time to go check stuff real quick. I messed with it for a while. It was definitely, I think, just flooded from when I took the injectors out. I got started, messed with some of the settings, and I'm gonna go drive around and try and tune this a little bit and see what we can do. So let's do this, I guess. Hopefully no firefighters. Which actually, I'm gonna throw water in here just in case. I don't have a fucking no fire extinguisher or nothing, but I'll throw some water in here. What happens? It pulls pretty good. I must say, it pulls pretty good. Air-fuel ratios could be a little better. Still a little high when I'm getting into it. Seems like it pulls a lot harder, but I can't tell, man. Definitely smells some funky stuff. Definitely smells some funk. The FEO shoes are great. 14, I mean that's a little lean. 14, 15. I definitely need a blow-off valve too, because I don't like the turbo. Well, I love the sound of the turbo flutter, but I don't like the thought of what it's doing to my turbo. 15, 14, 13. I got up to 8 pounds right there, and I heard it start hitting fuel cut. Oh, I can't believe this is working, guys. Holy shit. Alright, let's do a 40 pull. I have it in 2, so it's in like second. We'll do 40 to 60. Ready, and go. That was quick. That was quick. Oh, I think I found a new love for this thing. Fuck it if it's automatic. This thing is quick. Running between like 5 and 8 pounds. The most I've seen at peak is 8. Air fuel ratio right now is 14, 15. Just dumped even more fuel into it. Alright, I'm gonna go change the lower throttle a little bit now. They say in the manual it's really dangerous to do tuning with this thing when you're driving. I would agree. Oh, when the boost hits though. Put a ton of fuel in. Not a ton. I'm going up like 3% of the time throughout the range, which has been working alright so far. Cruising speeds are pretty decent though. I've only been doing all this in 2. I need to start doing stuff in drive. I need to just turn the light off and enjoy this for a little while, guys. This is fucking awesome. Let's take it into drive and see what this thing's like in drive. Not as fun in drive. Number 2 is definitely the way to go. With low speeds like that,
this is the straightaway.
Speed up a bit. Dude, it pulls way harder than before, I think.
It's so sick.
Yeah, I keep peeping under the hood to make sure I don't have any fires going. It definitely has a lot more torque than it used to, without a doubt. Do another 40 pull. Alright guys, I think that's going to conclude this saga. What's up guys? So, a little bit of a sad day I guess. I sold my Enkis that I've had for the past year in the car. And, I don't know, that's kind of a bummer. You know what I mean? You have wheels on the car for that long. Kind of get used to them. But, I needed a little bit more money to round out a couple more things on the car, and that's gonna help me get there. So I didn't sell them outright. I did a trade for with a little bit of cash on top. And check out the new wheels, guys. Not bad, right? They are 17 by 7 ET35. I was told that they're Maxim air graphites or something like that, I think. But A, they don't make that wheel anymore, so that'd make them like kind of rare. But B, the air graphites, they're not 4-lug universal. It has holes here, but they're like elongated ovals. So I don't know if these are those or not. I'm really not sure. And there's no like definitive markings on them that I could find. But they're pretty sweet nonetheless. So that's not so bad. And then basically as soon as I got those, I went right to the Advanced Auto in my town and picked up some new spark plugs that are a step colder. And I was going to go with the NGKs, but they didn't have them. So I went with these. They're a Denso PK TT, which is just twin tip platinum. I guess there's 2 pieces of platinum in there, which you guys can kind of see there. Definitely should be a lot better than what I was running, because they're step colder and they're a slightly more expensive spark plug. I think these were like 15 bucks for 4 of them. But yeah, normally the Denso version it would be a PK16 and then whatever. So I went with the PK20, and then with the NGK it would be one of these. This is what I had in there, which is a BK5RE, and then the step colder would be the BK6RE. So if you're going turbo, go with the BK6 or the BKR6, or Denso's version is PK20. So I'm going to finish gapping all those spark plugs and replacing them, and then I'm going to go see how she feels with the new wheels on it and new spark plugs. So goddamn forgetful sometimes. As one of the fucking spark plug cables unhooked from the coil. So dumb. From the distributor, rather, not the coil. Oh yeah, there's a problem right there, Dylan. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this one. I think it'll be part 4 now. I'm going to order some more stuff, like tonight or tomorrow. Like I think I'm going to try and order like a 255 liters per hour fuel pump. I want to go with the Walbro, but eBay, you know what I mean? I'll probably just get a cheap rip-off. They're like 30 bucks as opposed to like 80, 90 bucks. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to get, also eBay, probably get a adjustable fuel pressure regulator. So then I could crank up the fuel pressure a little bit and maybe flow these injectors a little bit faster and fix my issue with it leaning out. I'm not really sure what the hell that's about, but I do not like it. It definitely does not feel good when it does that. I would like the power to be kind of like right there, you know what I mean, when you do it. I'm not sure if that's like because of the turbo spooling, you know what I mean, when it's like really building pressure right there, if that's why it's doing it. I really don't know. I'm turbo noob or whatever. Hopefully somebody knows what's up and they can let me know. And I'm also going to order a new blow-off valve because I'm tired of mine not working. So yeah, that's going to do it for this. I guess I'll probably do the next part since it's just going to be putting on a couple more things. I'll probably do that as like part 4.5, or I'll just do part 5, I don't know, depending on how much there is to do. And just make sure you guys you know, like the video or whatever. Comment if you got any questions. I'll try and answer them as best I can. And then subscribe and you'll see part 5. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.